Now we're out for blood. I think that's too bright. An in-depth sideboard guide for hammer. Yeah, I got you. People have been bringing those tournaments so you can remember. I can't keep this. It's not good enough. I can do this in the breeding pool. I'll keep it. Yeah, it's just one copy of Remand. You went 0-4 with Pioneer Creativity. That sounds like me today. I think I'm going to go with Big Draco here. Because it can't get pending. I think it's going to be a little bit better. Gotta bring Delay back. Draenor Village. Where's Donkin? Oh, you know, vibing at Draenor Village. Actually, true and accurate. True and accurate. You're just sitting there at Draenor Village and you're like, first. It's fine. It's the mirror match. What are the odds? Wasn't expecting the mirror. I guess I should upload this to my stream decker before I forget. I'm gonna Tribal Flames that Draco. And then loot. I'm gonna shock and just play another Draco. I was thinking about holding up Stubborn Denial, but I don't think they have a ton that I care about outside like Leyline Binding. Another one. Oh fuck yeah, she shanty. Sea shanty. She Santy. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, this is a remix. I'll link it to you. Like lo-fi OSRS. Good dash and attack with everything, then they go block, block, take 4. Doesn't seem good. I'm just gonna trade Scions. Oh yeah, Jegantha. I should have picked up Jegantha. Sometimes I forget I have a Jegantha. They didn't. They remembered they had a Jegantha, unlike me. I guess the thing to do here would be like Kulligan's command, or Dromoka's command. +1/+1 fight here, dash Ragavan, attack with both. They have to trade here, and then I get to hit him with the Ragavan. I think that's good. I mean, they're 100% blocking the Nacatl, so I think removing a blocker is probably fine. And then this forces the trade. Yeah, it fights. Now Leyline Binding wins me the game. Yeah, we could have played a Moose this turn had I bought it the previous turn. Played land. I think it was... Okay, I was thinking about holding on to it because of looting. But I might not want to Fed Shock. Because the Kavu can loot for me, if that becomes relevant. I could have Stubborn Denial or Mental Misstep. So I'm going to play a little bit more conservatively, I think. And not fire off this bolt immediately. Until I know more of what's going on over there. Bolt phase. I don't think we have to. Yeah, only real fans know Dingo by TJ's biggest fan. It's not gonna do anything. Could absolutely trade Jeganthas though. Then once Jeganthas get traded, then I can bolt them in the face and not worry about stubborn denial. I still get him in the mental misstep, which is fine. But I'm not getting got by stubborn denial anymore. God, Dingo's so fucking smart. How does he do it? The brain. It's so wrinkled. Remand sucks. I think Ragavan kind of sucks also. Just gets bricked by like even Wild Nacatl. I'm gonna cut all those. I'm gonna bring in 2 Wear Tear. Maybe I want all the Wear Tear because it hits Leyline Binding and Scion of Draco, which isn't the worst. The incremental chip damage definitely helped, but yeah, I was gonna win the long game and the tempo game, so I was winning on both axes pretty much anyways. Tank kind of sucks, but I'm gonna keep it. I fetch up Zagoth Triome and play Steam Vents and Binding something. Did PT tell you about Twitch not accepting my new emote? No. What's the what's the new emote? Zagoth's the Abzan one. Pretty sure the Abzan one's in here, right? I should have to double check. There is no Zagoth. I'm gonna have to go with Savai instead. Or I can go for the Sultai one and have Arid or Sacred Foundry. I don't think it matters all that much. I love how these games devolve into like nobody does anything post board. Honestly, that's fine. I have the Kolaghan's command to make him sacrifice an enchantment. Plus, I have Leyline Binding for the Leyline Binding. I'm gonna scam an RSQ tomorrow. Best of luck, Shaka. I believe in you. Believe in the you that believes in you. Yeah, Popper Burns about drawing your entire deck. You're just like, alright, cycle with the implement over and over. Those Popper Burn decks get grindy. I've seen it. I've been in it. I think I'm just gonna binding their binding and see what they do. Oh, they do nothing. Neat. I think that's fine. It could Tribal Flames my Teferi, but that's okay. I don't think I need to shock this in. Well, guess I do. Well, it's a little bit awkward, right? Because I can't, like, put a counter on this and have them sacrifice an enchantment. So I can get a 4/4 out of the deal. If I could get, like, an immediate 5/5 and then make it a 6/6 and fight this, I would do that in a heartbeat. That's okay. Might be a really good turn for me. I have to put it on something. That sucks. Never mind. Taking the 5. The fact that I have to put it on something is very unfortunate. I guess I can make that thing a 6/6. I could make their Scion a 5/5. There you go, have a 5/5 Scion. Pretty shitty for me. If I drew a Tribal Flames, that'd be in a much better spot. That's kind of the out I was drawing too. I could prevent that, put a +1/+1 on here. Block, still have to deal with that. Or I could go +1/+1. I could block here, +1/+1 fight. Not in a great spot. I think I played this game wrong. I guess I should have binding or stubborn out that one binding. Not doing it definitely cost me. A little too late, Tribal Flames. Needed that a turn sooner. I'd the Remand instead of a stubborn. I consider not being dead. No, I'm dead quite often. Yeah, I don't think stubborn now is a great either. But a lot of the other cards are really bad as well. Wild Nacatl is not very good in this matchup either. See how much being on the play helps us. I think I'm gonna go Savai into Breeding Pool. I get punished if they have like Wear Tear, Tribal Flames. If they have Scion of their own, that'd be like preferable. Could also have Leyline Binding. They just play like fetch and pass the turn. Probably just have to hold up Wear Tear. And just like tear the binding. Speaking of tear, let's tear asunder. This is quite a few lands. I'm gonna go Teferi and then immediately draw. I need to catch up. They have 6 cards to my 4. Well, the thing about Ragavan is it just gets brick walled by like every creature they have. Like even a Wild Nacatl brick walls a Ragavan. Gonna look good here because I don't have anything to stop it. Well, now I do. It's gone for now. I'm letting Teferi die is fine here. I can see like 2 being fine. I don't win that race, I have to hold the Scion back. Also kind of have to stop drawing lands here. Could have like a Teferi of their own, which might get stubborn to dial it. Kind of curious to see what they run out here. Kavu's a big boy. No, today's definitely not my day. I have to fetch shock. I don't have any other blue fetchables to get, so I'm gonna go to 10. Oh, I did have a Steam Vents. This was a mistake then. I didn't realize I had those Steam Vents in the deck still. So I looked with the Windswept Heath and I didn't see the Steam Vents get highlighted, so I figured I didn't have another blue source. But it turns out I could have waited. So if we die by a little bit, then that was completely on me. I should have checked the deck list. Hopefully we don't get punished too hard. I don't think we will. But there's like a small chance that we just end up eating it for doing this. Thinking. Kind of obvious that I'm holding up Stubborn Denial. Yeah, first strike trample's super relevant here. I'm taking 5 if they attack with everything. I'm telegraphing the Stubborn Denial. Or it's a 12 trillion IQ bluff. Yeah, I probably take 6, block the Ragavan. Either way, it's still pretty good blocks for me. Nope, no, they're not good blocks anymore. With everything. I think Hammer's fine. I don't think it got any worse. Now, am I blocking here going to 2? Probably not. They have 3 attackers. Maybe if I block here, I still have to top deck something anyways. As I'm going to 4, and then... This is another potential block, which is like take 7, go to 3. And then block. Yeah, I like this block the best, I think. I can still get hit by the Ragavan and be fine. Oh my god. I'm dead. If they swing everything, I just can't do anything. I guess we'll pass and try to bluff something. I think Hammer's well positioned still. I think it took a significant hit with Amulet Titan being better. And tell us a story. But I need a breeding pool. I think I told most of my good stories from the con. Tell us about your first love. It was like fucking like me watching Ariana Grande as a teenager. Play Murktide. Not victorious, yeah. I think leaving up a 7 and that was pretty fine here. I don't want to play super hard in a counter spell. That's something counter worthy. I have Spell Pierce. I'm gonna let that go. Very fitting music though. The Girl in Road to El Dorado. Oh yeah, I could see that. I think Zoo's actually pretty good against Murktide. I don't know if I should be passing with all these stubborn dials or just like jamming threats. I'm gonna let that go as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, things that are bigger than the 3/3 they have a hard time dealing with. They had that heat. What is this? This is a banger. I was second for. A singular sign was too much for them to deal with. It's not a good brawler matchup, and for the same reason, I'm gonna trim on Wild Nacatl. Teferi can be okay. I'll bring in 1 copy over Wild Nacatl. I don't think Dromoka's command's that good though. I think both of them have their good matchups. Like Brawler's really bad against Lightning Bolt decks, and Goyf's really good against Lightning Bolt decks. I prefer an even split. Well, I have a good story from the con. When I was waiting in line to get these this forest signed, I got a shadow signed. I was waiting in line, and I was the last person in line, waiting to get that signed by John Avon. And I walk up to him, and he's like, "Actually, I'm done." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, I'm not gonna sign that. I'm done for the day." And I was like, "Oh, come on! I'm the last person in line." That's what I was thinking. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess." And I just left and had to go there the next day on Saturday and stand in line again. Could have fought him there. Mans was done. I was like, okay, that's fine. Do you think Hammer's better than Zoo as an aggro deck? Or Zoo as sleeper? I think Hammer's more of a creature combo deck than an aggro deck. But yeah, drawing lands makes someone a jerk. He wasn't like a jerk about it. He was just like, he's like, it's been a long day. And I was like, yeah, fair enough. How long does it take to sign one? Apparently too long. It's all good though. Wasn't that big of a deal. I would have told him I can't come tomorrow. Yeah, maybe he needed to like use the bathroom, which is probably pretty reasonable as well. Can't fault him. I mean, John Avon is like, he's as British as it gets. He's got such a heavy accent. How long have I been sitting on this deck submitted screen? What happened? Did MTGO break? Yeah, I guess it broke. That's fine. That's fine. He's Welsh. He has such a heavy accent, though. It was just like, "Oi, bro, what can I do for you?" And I was like, "Oh, just get a card sign." And he was like, "Okay, no problem." That sounded more Irish than it actually was. He wasn't Irish. What is happening? Bruh. Bruh. Not cool. MTGO. How you doing, chat? Yeah, we have a nice little like background getting set up here with the IAS posters and the Tyvar in the back, the Bing Bong sign being suspended by Joey Wheeler in a Mountain Dew. Me lagging because MTGO's eating all of my processing power. Another beard shave stream. Alright, can we play the game now? Oh my god, we get to play the game now. It's an emote called Aya. This is one of the popular Twitch emotes. I guess Steam Vents it is. I can go Temple Garden, have 4 types at least. Or 5 Goyf Goyferson, your turn. Mm-hmm. Kind of ruined the vibe. Maybe this Goyf will go the distance. I can just post my list. In other news, I believe it's also on the exclamation mark deck command as well. Nasif. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Congratulations on the Pro Tour top 8, and it was a pleasure meeting you this weekend. We are currently jamming a little bit of Zoo and Modern. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Jegantha, save me. Save me. Hope I beat this Blood Moon. That'd be Giga Chad. We need to change this playlist. Let's take a playlist. Ain't the move right now. Yeah, skip that one too. Yeah. Can find a better soundtrack. I don't think I'm gonna attack with this Hearse quite yet. That's better. I'm gonna let this Kanai resolve. And I get to eat like, I guess I should probably crew first. No, that's not gonna make a difference, right? Alright. 2 damage. Damn, all I have was the 2 damage. I guess now I'm gonna finding that moon, huh? We want green up. Probably Wild Nacatl. Maybe I don't even care about that moon. I can give this song name. It's somewhere in the playlist. There you go. There's the actual link to it. Could just let this Blood Moon rock. I mean, it's cutting him off a double blue. Honestly, I'm just gonna binding the Ledger Shredder. I'm gonna let him connive, but I'm just gonna binding the Ledger Shredder. Not sure if this is the path to win. We'll find out. I should have done that in the other order. I should have thought about it more than, like, you know, binding the Ledger Shredder and then played the Wild Nacatl. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the binding yet, so I sequenced that incorrectly. It's probably not that big of a deal. Ah, Gannon, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back for the 7 months. Thank you, buddy. Agster. I think I'm trading. This was the downside of trading, I suppose. I may have messed this up and just let them hit me, because then now they have Delirium. Yeah, I guess I played this incorrectly. I think maybe not binding the moon was getting too cute with it. I thought I had the upper hand on them. That's interesting. That's probably my best draw, too. Redder's good. Had to been a bolt. I'm sure they're not happy about that. The people want Momir challenges. Literally gambling. Honestly, I'd be down. Guess I'm just passing. It sucks. Yeah, not binding the Blood Moon was too cute. Also, giving Moon Connive was definitely a misplay. And they drew a Heat too. Surprised to see it. Thanks with that. Yep. Eat the iterations. We're dead in 2 here, though. I really thought cutting him off a double blue was going to hurt them, but it turns out they didn't draw like a single double blue card. They drew 1 counterspell. They drew like 0 copies of Murktide. So their draw lined up pretty well against me not hitting this Blood Moon. I believe this is 12 power. How much do you cost? You're 10 mana? I definitely don't have 10 mana. Definitely don't have 10. Getting pretty close to 8 though. I think I want this Dromoka's command back in so I can float mana and make him sacrifice an enchantment. Might be good. What's from a Veil of Summer? It's all mountains. Always has been. I think I have to ship this. I don't know if it doesn't seem good enough to me. Oh man, this hand's not much better. Can't keep this hand either. Gonna have to go to 5. Some tutors. Yeah, I passed out after I got back last night. Yeah, Temple Garden Ragavan. Maybe they don't have a Ledger Shredder. Copium. Oh, they don't have a Ledger Shredder. Fury Inbound? Probably. Bet that's what they were digging for. I was one short from casting this Scion. Would have been very nice to be able to cast that as well. Would have been better than Teferi, but this is what we have now. Nice, Monkey. Congrats. Hope the transfer goes smoothly. My Ragster. I'm just going to keep taking it up. This might be a mistake into Unholy Heat, but they kind of have to deal with these first. Hustler University. Let's have Trample. So I need to discard 2, make 2 tokens. I made 1 token. I bounce this. I have to chump. Still take a point of damage. That's fine, I think. Oh, I should have played that land bot Jegantha. That was a mistake. I played the land bot Jegantha, then that was probably a little bit better. Honestly, I keep forgetting I have Jegantha because I never play with companions. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. Appreciate that. Not sure what they could have through me just attacking with both of these. Alright. I think Zoo's a good matchup against Murktide. They struggle against the threats like Scion of Draco and Kavu's in chat, so I'm not a huge fan of Croaks at the moment. I feel like Croaks is a little bit lackluster. The old breeding pool Wild Nacatl. Maybe I'm supposed to go like tap land instead. And then start doing some shenanigans the next turn. I think this is okay too. Just push like 3 damage here and then have a 4/3. And next turn I can go fetch up a tap black source and then have 1 mana binding or play the Draco out. Give this double trample. You want it with non-escape Croaks and 2 undying effects. That's actually super sweet. It is a way to push 9 damage, albeit very, very unconventional. Your opponent also has to be like empty-handed. I think I'm gonna get a Savai Triome here. And then just cast Draco and send for 8. They're on Merfolk. I think Merfolk's generally the pretty good matchup for Scam. Yeah, I mean you got Fury against the tribal deck. You should be fine most of the time. I have a feeling that they have Cauldra plus Blacksmith skill. Yeah, the god Svelun is pretty effective against you. I'm gonna take up the Nettlesis with the Leyline Binding if they let me. I can do after block since both these have trample. Yeah, that's fine. I can get a Shadow Spear here. Make it 2/2. Something tells me a 2/2 is not going to be good enough. I guess they're technically surviving. I'm not going to give them that satisfaction yet. Of knowing I have nothing but a Jegantha. I'm going to go trade, chomp, take 1, go to 2. You get no satisfaction here. Not until post-combat anyways, at which point you're still gonna get the satisfaction. Alright, go. At least I remember to buy Jegantha this time. Okay, we got Wear Tear, we got Hidetsugu, a little bit of Teferi's like pretty medium. I'm gonna cut the Remand and the Ragavans. I guess Dromoka's command's pretty good against them. Tarmogoyf. They outsize Goyf stuff pretty quickly. Gonna have to ship this. Down to 5 we go. Caffeine fueled hot garbage. Let me take a look. Garden Scam. Whisper of the Dross. Target gets -1/-1 until end of turn proliferate. That's certainly something. Hey, Solemn Stars, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 4 months. Thank you. What are you on, Norwegian? I can see the proliferate cards being fine, but yeah, I don't know why you put the scam part in there. You're never going to be able to pitch anything except for like these 8 black cards. You have nothing to pitch. You have 12 black cards total. I think I'm just jamming a Scion. I could jam a Kavu. Jam the Scion though. You can't stop me. Okay, well, you're right. I can't. What is this? The most dangerous gamer? Holy hell, what is this? Legacy qualifier? I love it. Taking 5 going to 10. When you have a deck with the most dangerous gamer in it, how can you lose? Look at all those attractions in the deck. 93 cards. Honestly, if somebody pulled up to my legacy tournament with this, I'd just be like, you got it. I ain't reading all that, but you got it. I can go plus, I can fight here and then make them sacrifice Urza Saga. Oh, the attractions aren't in your main. Sure. That makes sense. I'm gonna be an attraction pot. I didn't play any Unfinity draft, so. Fight here, make them sack, take the damage, attack them. I don't think we win that game. They just have too much pressure. You have to learn the new Legacy meta. You might not like it, but this is what Legacy looks like in, what year is it? 2023. And like a momentary relapse thinking about what year it actually is. Oh good, Jegantha got popped out, so I clicked on Tribal Flames instead of my land. The 90s were just 10 years ago. Go back to bed, Grandpa. I don't want a nap. I'd like to draw a land. That would be pretty nice. Alright. We did it. I got options. If the deck didn't have a Yorion in it, I swear it had a Yorion in it. How do you not have a Yorion in here? What the hell? That's insane. Yeah, no Yorion. That's gotta be a mistake. Thank God we have the most dangerous gamer. And we don't believe in Pierce. I'm thinking I don't believe in Pierce either. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna pay for it as well. I could just put a counter on this thing. Yeah, I kind of like putting a counter on it more than some of these other options. Sounds good, Norwegian. Got you on that. Target player sacrificing an enchantment. 1/1. I should fight. Attack, fight, Esper Sentinel. We might blacksmith skill the Esper Sentinel, which would be kind of sad. Oh, you know, I need to get a plains, didn't I? I need to get a plains. I made a mistake. Because now I can't fuse Wear Tear. I might come back to bite me. I think I'm just passing also. Holding up Lightning Bolt / Wear. I could Tribal Flames them down to 4, but then it lets them have free reign to do whatever they want this turn. When I can just bolt them in the face and then pay for it, untap Tribal Flames and attack them with both. Not in that order. Zzz. And murder. I'm not gonna pay for this. The tears of Legacy Purist shed as the format changes. As the format changes are the most sublime in all of Magic. Legacy changes are kind of hilarious. Like, I feel bad for the people that actually enjoyed Legacy, but like, it's kind of a meme format now. A little bit of a meme format anyways. Get your dungeons, get your attractions. Do I not want Bolt or Summoner now? I think Summoner now can go. Yeah, we need more stickers. That's the real problem. I'm gonna lead on Kavu and then go Scion. Yeesh. I have a feeling they're gonna Spreading Seas me. Possible I just didn't want to fetch an island at all. Dead format specialist. That was a bummer. So I can go Bolt, Hexcatcher, play Scion in that order. Just get a Plains. Yeah, Big Draco. I was gonna change the playlist. Subtlety. Draco might be a fine carded top deck. Maybe not though if they have a bunch of lords. I'm dead. I can't win. They had a very tempo-y draw. Got the Remand and the Summon Dials. Don't need those. Take like anything else instead. Which apparently is not much. This card might be worse than Remand. I don't think anything's worse than Summon Dial. Sure. Hopefully they don't have the thing that taps and kills it again. That was such a big tempo swing last time they had that. That's really good. It's actually so insane here. So, what does that mean? What are we targeting? I'm gonna have to go with sure. So I'm not sure who Sosa is. Or what Sosa is for that matter. Let's just wait and attack. Sammy Sosa, former MLB season home run record holder. That would explain why I don't know who it is. Because I don't follow baseball at all. It's a little bit awkward, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get hard. Why is it saying that the connection is not secure? Can you post it in chat, Norwegian? It does not like whatever link you just posted. But thank you for the 25. Be sure to get to that tonight. Are you gonna be around tonight, Norwegian? Because it's probably my last league. If you're not gonna be here for Dingo After Dark, we can wait until. Oh man, tomorrow's challenge day. All right, we'll do another league after this then. Instead of doing Elden Ding, we'll get it done today. These are good boops. We'll just forego Elden Ding. Yeah, maybe it's the best deck ever. Who knows? Only time will tell. Man, it's so much tempo when they get to do that. Tap my land as well. Not looking good. I'm taking 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In danger. I'm in so much danger. Sure. And no matter what I do, I'm dead, right? Because I go fight, +1/+1 fight, block here, take 3 to die. Take so much damage off of our lands. They have that 2/2 merfolk that just comes in, taps, and makes the 5/5 lose its abilities, and it just kills it. We kind of can't side that card out at the same time. I guess I'm gonna go with Sacred Foundry. Because then I can get the Zagoth and have all 5. Living End. I clicked on the wrong card. I'm so sad. I wanted to put the 5/3 into play. That was a good draw. Yeah, I gotta plan some showcases if they're expiring soon. Save me one stubborn denial. Save me. I need him to not grief me or have forced negation. And have shit. Why would they do this in draw step? I mean, I'm dead, but that doesn't really make any sense to do in draw step unless they also had forced negation. Binding might as well be a blank piece of cardboard in this matchup. I can also bring in Hidetsugu and Veil of Summer. I don't know if I need them though. I have to assume they also had Force Negation. I'll be there. Oh man. So sore from on flu. What's up, the bow? What you doing? Ragster Goo. You want to take Stubborn Nile or Kavu? Take Stubbs. I think I'm gonna jam Tef here. Help that on Force Negation. If they do, you got me. Teferi was a very good draw. Pretty lucky. And crack a fetch, jam Wild Nacatl. And Sego. They're dead. I don't think Waker's gonna save you. Game 3 submit. I like Veil of Summer even less on the draw because they can just grief you turn 0 or your turn 0, so you can't even have 1 mana up for Veil of Summer. I don't know if this hand's good enough. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not confident in it. But if I went to Mulligan and they like grief me anyways, it's like, yeah, Kavu exiles, but I have to make it that far, which I won't if they just have like the nuts. They're just like cycle Waker of Waves into untap Shardless Agent. I'm just dead. Okay, looks like they don't have the nuts. That was a very good draw. I'm gonna eat their Waker of Waves out of the graveyard. Maybe I want to loot, but like if I just get and hold them back and then just like start picking away at the graveyard, I think this is also, yeah, like my creatures don't stack up to theirs, so I'm not sure. I can see an argument for both. But yeah, now I'm probably gonna loot. If I can find a free counter spell and I can just kill him with Tribal Flames. 9, 10, 11. It'll put him to 1 if I attack him with Ragavan. Probably not worth it. Alright, we got pretty lucky to 3-2 that for sure. Alright, let's play some Hardened Scam now. And I got lucky.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.